Guys, what's going on? It's good to see you guys. It's good to see you guys. Here we are, guys. Happy Monday, right? You guys, today we're going to talk about evil moms. Okay? Because guys, that one chick that we covered that deleted her 4 kids and then jumped out the window to try and delete herself, but she survived and now she's paralyzed. Guys, there's women who are supporting this chick. Absolutely insane, guys. Women give each other a pass for everything. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Yeah, they'll support women through anything. What a joke, guys. What a joke. Guys, women can basically do anything and then say that they have mental health issues and society will let them off. What a joke, guys. All you're going to hear is...
And I'm just trying to tell you that I have mental health issues. I'm extremely distraught.
Okay. Well, let me
I feel like my whole life is ending.
What a joke. What a joke. Guys, come on. We don't buy that crap over here, right? Right, guys? And guys, we are dealing with the most demonic, dunderheaded, anti-family, anti-America group of idiotic broads that have ever lived. And the people, they expect these chicks to be good mothers. Please. Look at that. Look at that. Now, guys, here, let's break some news, right? Keyshawn's here. Ataf is here. Steve is here. MS Best, what's going on? What's going on, guys? Guys, hit the like button on the way in. And guys, here we go. Let's go. Here we go, guys. Let's do this. Check this out.
An NYPD officer and mother of 3 traveled to the Dominican Republic for surgery, but then died. Ali Bauman spoke with her devastated friend, who's now looking for answers.
NYPD officer Rebecca DePaula had just been recognized as Cop of the Month in the Bronx's 46th precinct shortly before traveling to the Dominican Republic, where she died. Her close friend, Elena Santana, spoke to us in Spanish at their neighborhood park Thursday.
I describe her like an angel.
DePaula, a wife and mother of 3, went to the DR for surgery to remove breast implants, according to her family, who say after the operation, she contracted a bacterial infection.
Damn.
She felt she had to have it removed because it bothered her. The surgery here is very expensive. There, they do it cheaper. And look at the
guys, don't clip coupons for surgery, you absolute dunce. What an idiot. What a joke. Come on, guys. Come on.
consequences.
Medical tourism to the Dominican Republic has become more popular among Americans in recent years, according to the CDC, which reports at least 93 U.S. citizens have died after receiving cosmetic procedures there between 2009 and 2022. DePaula's family is now demanding an investigation to determine if there was negligence or medical malpractice during the procedure.
What we want is just that an investigation takes place so that something like this doesn't happen again.
The officer's remains are still in the DR with plans to soon be returned to New York.
She has been and forever will be part of me because I carry her within me.
Allie Bauman, CBS News, New York.
Look at that, guys. What an idiot. What a dunce. And guys, check this out.
Coming up on 42 minutes past the hour. Welcome back to Wake Up America. And turning now to this morning's Newsmax crime report, a disturbing case out of Maryland where police busted a first-grade teacher for running a fentanyl operation while she was supposed to be teaching in the classroom.
A fentanyl operation out of a first-grade classroom. Look at that, guys. She's on the way to school. Look at that. Omni, thanks for the 200 croutons, my friend. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And I want my medication and I want my croutons, please.
Yeah, and to make matters worse, federal prosecutors accuse her of getting high on cocaine during the school day as well. Newsmax crime correspondent Jason Matera has this disturbing story.
Being in a classroom with 5, 6, 7-year-olds and being responsible for their well-being, it's absolutely outrageous.
Sarah Magid taught first grade in Silver Spring, Maryland. But according to the Justice Department, she was also a drug dealer and addicted to the same product she was selling.
She was on cocaine and fentanyl throughout the school day. And then, of course, would leave the school and walk outside and deliver drugs to other individuals, during school hours.
Kelly Hayes, the U.S. attorney for the District of Maryland, says an anonymous tip exposed Magid's double life, one that stretched back to at least 2019. But it was in 2020 that Magid had to figure out how to keep the operation running without getting behind the wheel of a car. She had lost her license due to a DUI conviction.
She had to rely on either folks coming to her at the school or at her home.
Which brings us to March of 2024. Magid wanted 30 pills, which were allegedly pressed to look like oxycodone, but laced with fentanyl. So authorities say she sent a friend to pick them up. Someone who himself was trying to get his life back on track.
And mind you, this is while he was living in a sober living facility, meaning he was trying to become sober and was trying to fight his addiction.
The friend makes the run and delivers the supply to Magid's door. But prosecutors say she didn't pay him in cash. Instead, she gave him one pill as a thank you for the trip. 2 days later, he was found dead. The medical examiner ruled it as fentanyl toxicity, which then sparked an investigation.
We got search warrants for Miss Magid's residence and seized her electronic devices, including her phone, and then we're able to analyze her text messages.
Those text messages helped detectives connect Magid to the fatal overdose.
And I thought he was saying maggot the whole time. Yeah. And he said it. Yeah, guys.
Revealed how the first grade teacher reacted afterward.
Showed no remorse, no guilt, and in fact continued to distribute pills that she had received after knowing that she was responsible for distributing a single fatal pill that ultimately resulted in that individual's, one of her friends' death.
Court records show that in the month following that deadly overdose, the 36-year-old returned to the same supplier 11 more times, purchasing 425 additional pills, all while using the Maryland Elementary School as a meeting point in her drug distribution network.
Absolutely nothing about this woman is appropriate for her to be a school teacher. And I'm very glad that ultimately from the anonymous complaint in particular, that we were able to bring this to light and bring this to justice.
Look at that, guys. What a joke.
And for Sarah Magid, the only lesson she'll be giving now will come from behind bars. She pleaded guilty to conspiracy to distribute a controlled substance. And on July 15th, the federal judge sentenced her to 12 years and 7 months in prison.
Damn.
She was also ordered to pay the burial costs for the friend she gave the fentanyl-laced pill that prosecutors say ultimately...
friend, right, guys?
Mark, Charlotte?
I hope they take away her teaching license, too.
Yeah, it's sad and it's scary that she, was teaching these young kids, 6 years old, while she's doing drugs.
Look at that, guys. And then, hold on. There's one more. Look at this.
Courtroom drama involving a man who's awaiting trial for a 2019 murder. He derailed his hearing today by screaming at the judge.
And this is not, by the way, the first time he's done this kind of thing before. Local 10, Sanella Sabovic live in Miami with more for us. Sanella, some drama in court.
Christy and Louis, drama indeed. This really looked like a spectacle inside of a downtown Miami courtroom. That defendant at times shouting at the judge, pounding his hand on the table. This exchange went on for a little more than 30 minutes before that judge restored order and his trial date was finally set.
Y eso está bueno que hoy las cámaras estén aquí para que vean eso. No el pueblo de nosotros sepa lo que usted hace aquí.
An attorney to represent it, and it's good that the cameras are here today to listen to this.
Onelio Castro Arroyo derailing yet another hearing.
Y esta jueza quiere condenarme a mí a la fuerza.
Okay. And this judge wants to condemn me.
I was gonna say, guys.
Well.
By force.
I'm asking you not to interrupt me, sir.
Castro Arroyo is awaiting trial for a 2019 murder. He's accused of killing his wife in front of their 7-year-old autistic daughter.
Damn.
The judge asked him today if he wanted to accept a plea deal or go to trial.
I'm not going to accept anything.
This was the same judge Castro Arroyo got angry with during a 2023 probation violation hearing.
Do whatever she wants. That's not my attorney.
Arroyo has been arrested multiple times in his life for siphoning gas. In 2014, he was arrested after a makeshift fuel tanker he used caused an explosion. At the time of the murder, he was on probation, and a judge ordered him to serve 60 years for violating that probation.
No.
No.
And that is why you need those attorneys.
Arguero's going to catch
Yo no tengo apuro ninguno.
I'm in no hurry.
Ninguno. None.
Well, that's right, because you've got 60 years.
Look at that.
And that judge remained calm during that entire exchange. The defendant's trial date has been set for October 19th. Reporting live from Miami, Sanella Sabovic, Local 10 News.
Yeah. So, guys, let's look. Okay, this is how crazy these evil moms are. Guys, watch as I just put, watch. Mother kill children news. Look at all these stories. Oops. Look at all these stories. And then we'll actually get into the main example here. Look at this.
Now in upstate New York, a similar tragedy is being uncovered. 4 children had their lives stolen by the 2 women they trusted the most, their mother and grandmother.
Look at that.
Sarah Myers and her mother, Amy Stedman, are believed to have poisoned Myers' 4 children, Harper, Hudson, Gavin, and Grace Lynn.
Look at that. These chicks are crazy, man. Absolutely insane.
Their grieving father, Brady Harmon, was separated from them since 2019, but he was excited to reunite with his kids this summer. He and their...
Yeah. And you see, guys, this is going to be a common thread, right? The dad's going to actually get some custody back, and these women can't stand it. They can't stand that the father's getting somewhat of a fair treatment, and all of a sudden it's ridiculous. Sweet Auntie's been a member for 11 months. Thanks for the support. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Her mother texted back and forth about travel plans, buying new sneakers for the trip, scheduling birthday FaceTime calls while the kids were with their father. He even sent flight information, but nothing could have prepared Brady for what she actually planned to do. Joining me now is the children's father, Brady Harmon. Brady, thank you so much for being here tonight. I know this is a very, very difficult time, and it's an unimaginable loss that you have suffered. First of all, how are you? And how are you managing the process of this?
Taking it day by day.
Brady, you had been separated from your... Go ahead.
I just have good days, bad days, good moments, bad moments.
You had been, before this incident, you had been separated from your children for over 5 years.
Yeah, 5 years.
Scheduled to be reunited with them this summer. Why were you separated from them for so long, and what were you looking forward to doing with them the most?
Court system.
There you go.
I sit there and
2 words. 2 words, right, guys? Court system. Look at that. The court system. The court system, guys. Absolutely insane. Someone here says, I'm so sick and tired of people blaming deleting children on mental health. Yep. Ridiculous, guys. Look at that.
I wanted things in place before I even showed up into New York. I needed the court orders in place to be able to pick up my children. I wanted to do it the legal way, to be able to see them without any incident or anything that would, possibly happen, to be able to do it. And all she did is kept on waylaying it. She had 2 attorneys. I don't know, they quit or she fired them. And I never imagined that she would go up and go this far, especially when she's messaging me back and forth and setting this up.
So when you say that the court system, what specifically was she arguing in court to keep you away from the children for 5 years?
Anything and everything. False allegations. Just
there you go. There you go.
Saying the kids are, better off, even though I was paying child support, non-court orders child support for the whole time. When you sit, you go into court and stuff like that, where you're like, I didn't say that, I didn't agree to that. And you got pulled transcripts. And then you got to get the transcripts just, transcribed, and then be able to get the lawyer to meet with the court system again, which takes more time. And it just comes up to more delay tactics of keeping me away from the kids and alienating me and not allowing me to have that relationship with my kids, where a 15-minute phone call on FaceTime is constantly ignored.
Mm-hmm.
Or when it is accepted, it's not parent time, it's her monitoring, her watching in the background, her dictating what the kids can and cannot say. I was frozen out of my kid's life.
So when did your relationship with their mother go south? And what kind of influence did you see with the grandmother in this, horrific situation?
Sad.
I mean, in the lead up to this, were there signs at all that she was involved? I mean, who was in charge of this situation that you had to be a part of?
As far as the who planned this out and everything,
Mm-hmm.
I was fighting the mom in court, not the grandmother. I never talked to the grandmother since 2019.
Mm-hmm.
Last time I ever saw her. Same with even the mom herself. I didn't talk to her. It was always through text. There was never a, hey, let's be adults about this. Let's do
Of course not, because it's a modern woman. Guys, I dropped the link. I dropped the link in the Discord. So anyone who wants to come on up first, we'll do Discord members first. And then I'll open up the lines here in about 20 minutes. So
best thing for our children. It was always give me, and I will take from her side. And all I was trying to do is trying to do the best thing I could for my kids, period.
Can you walk us through what happened and how you found out that your children had been killed?
Came home from work. I had a guy coming over to install the boys' door because I could somehow not get it square. And I installed 6 other doors in our house that we've been remodeling, getting ready for these kids to show up. And notice there's 3 cops at my door on the Ring camera. I'm like, great, what did I do now that she's accusing me of? And
sad.
They just say, are you Mr. Harmon? Yes. Are you Brady Harmon? Yes. We need to come inside. Okay. Can we have a seat? And that's when they sit there and told me that Gavin, Graceland, Harper, and Hudson are gone. I'm like, what do you mean gone? Like not home, out of the country, like what? And said they're dead. I'm like, what do you mean dead? Where's their mom? Where's their grandma? Where are they? And then they're like, all 6 of them are gone. And there is no feeling I would wish on anyone of hearing that. Because it is the most agonizing, most adrenaline dump of just despair you've ever felt in your life, and you can't fix it.
Brady, I know that you had disagreements, to put it lightly, with the mother of your children, but did you ever suspect any mental health issues, or were there warning signs that she could be?
Do you think that she's just evil? She's just evil. That's all it is.
Capable of doing something this horrendous?
No. I know she had an accident where she had a TBI. She had seizures. And I know that she did not like the fact that I finally got access to my kids to show them.
Ding, 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 ding. I told you guys, she couldn't stand the fact that she was losing her ability to use the children as a weapon.
Her leverage.
Yep. So she decided to completely take them out.
Other side of the family, that she has been creating this narrative that they don't love you, they don't care about you, and just see a total different side to this family that they were taken away from, essentially kidnapped from Utah, and to sit there and fight for so long and have corridors in place and actually have some guidelines and everything that would sit there and make her adhere to it.
Mm-hmm.
And even then, she still wouldn't.
Nope.
Do you think that she did this to keep your kids away from you permanently?
Absolutely. I never thought that she would go this far, though. I figured she'd maybe, I don't know, run off to Canada or something, but never to the extent of this.
In terms of the investigation and where it stands now, what questions do you still want answered? And what do you want the world to know about your children?
Poor guy.
The answers that I still am seeking are, I know they went to the pharmacy and got those things. I don't know the prescriptions they gave them. I know that my kids were terrified. That Graceland's like, why would you do this to me? Why won't you let me puke?
Sad.
And then to sit there and stab Gavin.
Oh.
I mean, those two are two peas in a pod. They're always getting into something. Always just, being each other's best friend. And even Hudson, they were just
sad,
happy and vibrant.
Yeah,
and Harper was caring because she dotted over her siblings. She loved them so much.
This.
AJ, just real quick, and you see, this doesn't work on Nug Nug because women, at the end of the day, a woman can never match us physically. But they know the only way they can hurt a good man is through his children.
Yeah.
A man who cares about his children, who want to be a part of their lives and raise them. This is how they hurt them. They weaponize the justice system, and the justice system allows it. And it's so insidious because what they do is, first of all, they throw all of these accusations against you, and you're literally guilty until proven innocent. And then after you go through that whole gauntlet of false accusation and BS, then they turn around and say, hey, you haven't been in the children's lives. You've been absent for the children's lives. This would be too traumatic if we just, reinsert you back in. Now we got to put you in some kind of, parental plan to slowly, acclimate them to you back in their lives.
Guys,
the while the person
they give crackhead moms their kids back. Guys, there's that one simp Christian guy, the lead attorney was talking to, and he was trying to say that the reason why fathers don't get custody is because they don't fight. 95% of cases don't go to a judge, and that's because lawyers go, dude, you don't stand a chance. And then here's the thing, he goes, you believe men and women can both be equally bad, so you should think there's something wrong that women get majority most of the time, that the legal system, that these judges or whatever allow this to happen. Clearly there's something wrong if people can admit that men can be horrible pieces of trash and women can too. You were saying, Secret?
That was just my point right there, that the system needs to stop rewarding this bad behavior because it will never change. And then you have situations like this. Yes, judges should be held accountable. Their qualified immunity, there should be some type of investigation into their, what do you call it, where you can look and see how they tend to review cases to see if there's any biases. But yeah, we really do need to automatically default to 50-50 custody.
I was not invited to, even though I
Yeah. Look at this, guys. Here's another case.
Not said exactly how they died.
Now to a heartbreaking story that happened Mother's Day weekend. A West Hills neighborhood has been rocked by this heartbreaking tragedy.
Yeah, just an awful story. 3 children found dead inside that home, allegedly killed by their own mother. CBS 2's Tina Patel, she's live outside the home. And I mean, such a heartbreaking story, especially for family and neighbors too.
Yeah, still so many questions. We just talked to police and they do tell us that 38-year-old Angela Flores has now been booked on 3 counts of murder. She's being held on $6 million bail. You can see that someone has left flowers for Flores' children. They were found inside this home yesterday morning. Take a look at this video and you can see investigators were out here all day after they got a call about a teenage boy finding the bodies of his 3 younger siblings, a 12-year-old girl and 8-year-old twin boys. Now, investigators determined the 3 had been dead for several hours, but they have not said exactly how they died or why. Neighbors tell us that the family has only lived here for a few months, so they were not well known. They don't know if there had been any problems at the home before. They're heartbroken to hear about this loss.
Sad,
tragic
guys.
to think that those 3 kids, the last they saw was their mother's face, and it's horrible.
And it's Mother's Day. That's just horrible.
Guys, here's another case.
First, we do have a developing story here at 5 where 2 babies are dead near Desert Inn and Maryland Parkway. That's where we find Kate Houston with the latest for us. Kate?
Yes, police are describing this as a horrific scene. They say that a 1-year-old and a 2-month-old are dead. Their father found them inside of an apartment complex just behind me here. Now, this is still an active scene with police investigating. Caution tape is blocking off much of this street tonight. Now, according to police, the father came home and found the 2 children in the corner of the living room. He saw that they were dead and called 911. When officers arrived, they tried to revive the 1-year-old, but it was too late. I'm told the children's mother was arrested and booked on 2 counts of open murder. Earlier today, I spoke to a neighbor who saw police arrive and says the father was extremely upset. They say it's scary and sad to know what happened inside.
My heart goes out to the family. My heart goes out to the surviving family, and
sad.
You know, I just hope we don't have something like that happen again there. I want those kids to be able to play and have a good time in that apartment complex.
Damn.
At this time, there is no motive for the deaths. Back out here live.
So that, guys. Now. Okay, so guys, we're gonna talk about the Lindsay Clancy case, because that's the reason why I actually started doing this live stream. But guys, of course, look at this. Analyzing postpartum psychosis and over-medication claims, please. Because there's so many stories. Look at this.
We begin with the arrest of a mother accused of shooting and killing her own children in Brazoria County. Fox 26's Leslie Delaspore has more details tonight.
31-year-old Oninda Romulus is here behind bars.
Damn, she can get it. Check this broad out. Man, look. Holy moly, look at that. How you doing?
She's like all these babes. You get their pilot lit, they can suck start a leaf blower.
At the Brazoria County Jail on a $14 million bond after she allegedly shot her 4 children, killing 2 of them.
This event has shaken our community, and we are all feeling the loss.
We have a 9-year-old female GSW to the chest and left arm.
At 4:48 a.m. yesterday, Romulus called the Brazoria County Sheriff's Office. When deputies arrived, they immediately began providing lifesaver measures to each children until medical help could arrive. She called and she gave us information that we needed to come to her location. We didn't know exactly what we were responding to at the time.
It was here at this Shell gas station in Angleton off of 288B where Brazoria County Sheriff's deputies found 4 children inside of a vehicle with gunshot wounds. Now, Brazoria County Sheriff's deputies say they are still investigating where the shooting actually occurred because the mother lived in Montgomery County and the sheriff's office there is helping in this investigation.
Sadly, a 13-year-old boy and a 3-year-old girl did not survive. We are thankful to report that an 8-year-old boy and a 9-year-old girl are now in stable condition.
Sheriffs say Romulus was taken into custody without incident, and she is facing 4 charges, 2 murder and 2 for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon.
It is impossible to make sense of a senseless tragedy like this, but we will do everything we can to seek justice for these children.
Brazoria County sheriffs say that this investigation is still active and ongoing, and as soon as more information is able to be released, they will do so. Reporting from the Brazoria County Sheriff's Office, Leslie Delaspore, Fox 26 News.
Damn. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Now, guys, look. This is a chick right here. Here.
She was once on the reality show Paternity Court, trying to figure out who the father was of one of her children. This image is per Paternity Court's YouTube channel. Now, this mom is accused of the unthinkable.
Look at that. Ugh. Absolutely disgusting. Look at that, guys. What?
You're mad if they handle that. You're mad if they handle that, AJ.
Disgusting. And look at this struggle BBL she has going on too.
Allegedly shooting 4 of her kids, killing 2 of them. What we're learning about her past from her time on Paternity Court to what she said about parenting just a couple of weeks ago. We're on The Case, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Chris Stewart. Before I get into why they were reckless, deputies said that they didn't know why they were responding to this gas station, but when they arrived, they found that her 4 children were shot. They were inside the car. 2 children were dead, a 13-year-old boy and 3-year-old girl. 2 other children were injured. They are now in stable condition. They are 8 years old and 9 years old. Deputies say that it's unclear if Romelis fired the gunshots in this gas station's parking lot, or did she allegedly do it somewhere else? Surveillance video allegedly shows her getting out of the car, getting gas, talking on her phone before deputies arrive. Authorities say they believe the gunshots were fired inside the car, but other than that, a lot of this is still a mystery. At a news conference on Sunday, law enforcement would not share too much detail. Here's part of what they said per Fox 26 in Houston.
We've been burning the midnight oil on this ever since this dropped, right? So I can assure you we're looking into this.
But then we received the court documents that have shown what Romelis allegedly told detectives after they took her into custody. Now, according to these court records, Romelis was asked whether she wanted to continue talking with authorities, and she said yes. Now, at first, when she was asked why she called 911, she said she couldn't talk about it. But when she was asked again about calling 911, she allegedly said, quote, instead of them doing it to me, I'm going to do it to them. Then, when the investigator asked, quote, do what? Romelis allegedly said, quote, kill them all. Romelis then said she didn't call 911. She allegedly said she called, quote, the devil. As Romelis continued talking, she said that she was ready to work, which detectives write in the court document that it just didn't make sense. Romelis did allegedly say that she had 4 children and said their names and their ages correctly. But when asked where they were, she allegedly said, quote, the devil. When asked what she meant by that, she said, quote, they're dead. And quote, because you can't take me without me taking you. Now, at their news conference, deputies would not discuss anything related to the custody of the children or the family situation involving these children before the shooting. But we have learned that the question of paternity with at least one of these children, it has been raised before. In fact, it was raised very publicly on a TV show called Paternity Court. The episode is still public on YouTube. Now, the episode was about learning who the father was of an 18-month-old boy. Now, it is unclear if that child is one of the victims in this case, but his age does match up with the age of the 13-year-old who was killed. That boy found slumped over inside the car, according to deputies when they arrived at that gas station. Before I get back to this episode of On the Case, which is one of the most watched shows on YouTube, I need to stop and talk about our partner, Morgan & Morgan. We're talking about America's...
We'll get to the main case here.
Gotta have a life too. And here's the caption on the post.
She said, mama's gotta have a life too. And guys, outside the West, a woman's life is her children. A woman's life is her family. The idea that you have a different life other than that is absolute clown world. You know?
That reads, quote, because what it really do, you're not a bad B word if you're a terrible mother. To all my mamainas handling biz and did not handle biz this week, baby, go to happy hour, bleep them kids. Deputies say they are investigating the home where Romelis and her kids lived, which was more than an hour away north of Houston in Montgomery County, Texas. It is still unclear why Romelis and her children inside that vehicle were in the county south of Houston, again, an hour away Saturday morning when she called 911 allegedly. Romulus is now facing 2 counts of murder and 2 counts of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Bond is set at $5 million each for each murder count and $2 million for each aggravated assault count for a total of $14 million. Law enforcement would not speculate on a motive in this case. We still don't know that. KHOU-TV is reporting that CPS has made contact with Romulus in the past, but the details of that interaction has not been made public. Now, as far as any sort of criminal record for Romulus, this mugshot is from 2022, and it was for an arrest in Georgia in Fayette County. It was related to a DUI, possession of marijuana, failure to maintain lane, and having an improper tag. Court records show that she pleaded guilty to the DUI and improper tag charges, and prosecutors decided not to pursue the 2 other charges.
Look at that, guys. Cooked. Now, guys, here, let's go here, right? Okay. Now, guys, this, here, check this out.
Well, chilling new testimony today in the trial of a Massachusetts mother accused of killing her 3 children. First responders gave their accounts after discovering the bodies of Lindsay Clancy's children in her basement back in 2023. Yesterday, Clancy's now ex-husband spoke about the alleged killings. Defense lawyers argue that she was suffering from a rare and very severe postpartum mental illness. Eyewitness News reporter Lindsay Tuckman is live in the newsroom with the very latest. Lindsay.
Yeah, Liz, first responders in a Massachusetts courtroom today, police officers, EMTs, and firefighters and more all testified about what they found when they arrived at the Clancy's home 3 years ago. Some saying that although they administered CPR and brought in ambulances, it was clear immediately something horrible had happened to those 3 young children.
Day 3 of testimony in the murder trial of Lindsay Clancy, the Massachusetts mother who was accused of killing her 3 children in 2023. After emotional testimony from her husband, Patrick Clancy, Wednesday, today, first responders shared their accounts.
So his face was blue, he had marks around his neck, and his body was pale.
Lindsay Clancy was indicted on 3 counts each of murder in the deaths of her 5-year-old daughter Cora, her 3-year-old son Dawson, and her 8-month-old son Kellen. She pleaded not guilty to the charges.
Not
lawyers
guilty,
are
guys.
arguing that she suffered from postpartum psychosis, a rare mental illness linked to stress and hormonal changes after childbirth, leading to the horrific killings. Duxbury.
Now, guys, there's all these internet theories that the husband, who still supports her, right, did it and is blaming her. Guys, these women will believe anything. You know what I'm saying?
Police officers today described arriving to the Clancy's house on January 24th, 2023, where they found Lindsay Clancy injured, lying on the lawn outside after trying to hurt herself. Then heard Patrick Clancy, the father, inside screaming.
At that point, he looked up and he screamed, "She killed kids."
On Wednesday, the 911 call Patrick Clancy made after finding his wife with deep cuts on her wrists played for jurors, but is not being released to the public. In it, he is heard finding his children, strangled with exercise bands. First responders today said the father appeared to be in shock. And after emergency actions were taken on the children, an ambulance was called for him as well.
Was that a chaotic scene?
It turned very chaotic very quickly.
Lindsay Clancy, who became a paraplegic after harming herself that day, appeared emotional at moments as the firsthand accounts were told.
Well, after a sidebar from attorneys, the judge announced there were some issues to hammer out and the jury was excused early for the day. Testimony resumes tomorrow. If convicted, Lindsay Clancy faces life in prison without parole.
An emotional day in court for Lindsay Clancy.
We're on a roll with the hot news anchors, guys.
She's the mom who claims she was suffering from postpartum psychosis when she strangled her 3 young children to death. Today, her former father-in-law took the stand, testifying that before things took a dark turn, it appeared Lindsay Clancy had an all-American family.
Mom Lindsay Clancy is in hysterics, her body shaking uncontrollably, her cries audible. The courtroom breakdown came as a medical examiner described baby Callan's injuries. He survived for 3 days after Lindsay strangled him and his 2 siblings. The judge called a recess, and when court resumed, a parade of witnesses took the stand. First up, the pediatrician who saw Lindsay and 5-year-old Cora for a checkup the morning of the killings. The girl's photo was taken inside the doctor's office where she was being treated for a tummy ache.
Did you notice anything out of the ordinary about Lindsay Clancy's demeanor or behavior or interaction with you?
No.
Was she able to give you a history of how Cora was doing and what milestones she was meeting?
Yes.
Then came Cora's preschool teachers.
Did you notice anything different about Lindsay Clancy than any of your other interactions with her?
No.
Then 3-year-old Dawson's preschool teacher.
How was her demeanor?
Fine.
The prosecution read a social media post written by Lindsay in which she complained bitterly about Dawson when he was 19 months old.
I'm truly finding my 19-month-old to be the most difficult human I've ever encountered.
Shocking testimony was delivered by Lindsay's best friend, who visited her in rehab 2 months after the killings as she recovered from the injuries she sustained from jumping from that second-story window, leading to her paralysis. Amy Bevan says they played cards and not once did Lindsay ever mention her children.
Damn.
We had small talk. We played Uno.
At any point in time, did she mention the death of her children?
No.
Of course not.
At any point in time, did she break down in tears and cry about her children?
No.
Heartbreaking testimony followed from Christopher Clancy, Lindsay's former father-in-law.
Do you have an opinion as to how Lindsay was as a mother that you could see?
She was very, very good. The all-American family.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
If Clancy is found not criminally responsible for killing her children, she will be sent to a state mental health facility, not a prison.
Look at that, guys. What a joke. What a joke. Here you go, guys.
Every day in court on day 10 of the Lindsay Clancy murder trial. Clancy is a Wallingford native charged in Massachusetts with killing her 3 children in 2023. This story is so disturbing and discusses suicide. News 8's Ariana Boss joins us from the control room with more on this. Ariana.
Good evening. And today we were seeing Clancy's attorney really going after Dr. Jennifer Tufts. Now, Tufts is a psychiatrist who began seeing Clancy for postpartum anxiety about 4 months before this tragedy. The treatment that Clancy was given, really at the heart of this trial, the defense accusing Tufts and other medical professionals of over-medicating and misdiagnosing her, exacerbating those alleged postpartum psychosis symptoms. The prosecution insisting, as always, that she knew exactly what she was doing.
You're like a robot. You can't take a pen and write something down. You have to do the drop box and the X's on the computer.
A heated day on the stand for Dr. Jennifer Tufts, the psychiatrist under tense cross-examination from Lindsay Clancy's attorney, Kevin Reddington.
Not hyper, comma, pressured speech. That's what you wrote, right?
She did not have pressured speech.
Doctor?
I wrote that, but you're misinterpreting my note.
Please.
At the center of Clancy's defense is the claim that Tufts and other medical providers failed to diagnose and properly care for her in the months before she strangled her 3 children. Tufts repeatedly defending her choices on the stand,
Of course she would.
detailing what she would have done further if Clancy had told her of serious plans to hurt herself or others.
It would definitely include hospitalization. If the children were in immediate harm, it might include enlisting help from my staff so that they could call the police while I'm on the phone with her. I think it depends, but I would address it.
In both days of testimony, Tufts says she never saw symptoms of postpartum psychosis.
Have you ever heard voices? Have you ever seen something that other people didn't see?
And did you ask those questions of Miss Clancy?
I believe I did.
And what was her response?
No.
And just as a reminder for all of you out there, if you or someone you love is suffering from suicidal thoughts, please call the suicide hotline. That
Cooked. Sad, man. Sad. All these kids are getting deleted by their idiotic mom. Look, isn't that sad, guys? Isn't that sad? Why would you choose to procreate with one of these Western women? Why? You guys, look at this. Here you go.
My second baby was 4 months old. I walked into a new psychiatrist's office and told her, I'm scared I'm going to hurt my baby. I was horrified. I was ashamed. And she looked up from her notes and said, oh, this is just intrusive thoughts. Here are some medications. Sleep when the baby sleeps. No need to worry. You're going to be fine. Now, like so many of you, I've spent the last week.
We are all Lindsay Clancy. If you had been pregnant and delivered a child and never suffered from postpartum depression, count your blessings. You're extremely rare and very blessed. A majority of women suffer at the minimum slight depression. Add past life events, any traumatic events, fear, and possible unhealthy relationship with your partner or husband. We are all Lindsay Clancy. Please. Come on, man.
I have a question. So, if this is so common and widespread, how come after 5,000 years of recorded history, we're seeing this more and more now?
Yeah.
How come this hasn't been throughout our whole 5,000 years of recorded history?
Yep. And you don't see it outside the West either. Isn't it funny how that works?
Maybe it has something to do with just how little value we place on life today.
Well, there's something else. I was on the men's table secret with Jeff St. James. Did you know that with that high body count chicks, they can't pair bond with men and they can't pair bond with their children either?
Oh, I knew it was men. I didn't know it was children too.
With that inability to create bonds, it's not just romantic bonds, it's bonds with their children. So they let all these idiots shoot up the club during their 20s, you know, and now they have kids and they look at this kid and they don't have any love at all. Sad. So
see, it's been all over my feed and it's been all over my mind. And as I hear her journal entries and see her photos of who she was before, who she has become after, I keep thinking the same thing over and over again. That could have been me.
Oh, good enough.
Not just that it could have been me, but it was me, just with a different outcome. Because I spent those 2 years after.
When I was postpartum with my first child, I was still working from home. I worked like 6 hours a day and I had an important job. I was scheduling surgeries and doing
6 hours a day. Oh, wow. Oh, how horrible, right? Please.
All the pre-authorizations and insurance, work for it. I was coordinating everything with the surgical center, what tools the doctor would need while being there, et cetera, et cetera. I was also coordinating with the patient.
Look at this. Men want children. They just don't want to be a parent. Women say they want children, but don't want to be parents. That is why they have so many abortions or just outright kill their kids. Post. All of the women will do anything to avoid accountability. They say that they want children. Then the baby comes and they cry about it and claim mental health issues. This is after only one kid. Women of old had 10, 12 kids and didn't have these mental health issues so much cap and cope in these comments. Laughing face post. Oh no, look at that.
That's the dangerous part of psychosis. It's not that you start believe something else. It's now, how am I going to deal with this new thing that I believe? Hi, my name's Allison, and I've heard a lot about postpartum psychosis recently in the news and on social media. Nobody has actually had postpartum psychosis that I've heard of, and I have had postpartum psychosis. So I want to share a little bit about my story with you guys. I shared a little bit about my postpartum psychosis journey a few years ago whenever it happened.
A journey, please.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
And then I kind of came out of it. But there's a lot that I didn't tell you guys that I was afraid to say at the time. Well, my postpartum psychosis was when my daughter was around 9 months old. I've been married for about 6 years. I had a son that was 7 already. And so I had started to fully believe that there was a machine that got turned on the other side of the world in like Asia or Europe. And the machine was called CERN. And that when this machine got turned on, 2 timelines pulled together and collided. And when these 2 timelines collided,
the narrative on the internet started to be that Patrick Clancy actually is the one who physically did all of this. I'm not even going to honor some of these conversations around like, oh,
yeah.
he ran back. He parked the car at
Me
CVS.
about the shoes.
He changed his shoes. He had her Apple Watch. He didn't call the police. But it's factually inaccurate, and it actually is like really dangerous when we weave these conspiracy theories. People are saying now, I can't wait for Kevin Reddington to get up there because he's about to drop the bomb that this was actually Patrick Clancy.
You see, guys? See, the dad, he was working, he was doing everything he was supposed to do. He did nothing wrong, but they have to blame a man. They have to.
If he wanted to put forth a secondary idea of who did it, he would have had to do that back when the trial was filed. So there's no, like, you cannot now come out. The narrative on
The Lindsay Clancy case is a prime example of who you decide to marry matters, because what do you mean to tell me she told her husband she was having suicidal thoughts and thoughts of harming her children, and yet he still decided it was a great time to leave for days at a time, to go to brunch, to have guys' nights. I asked my husband the other day what he would have done in those situations. He said, I don't care if I would have lost my entire team, my entire brokerage, my entire business. If we went homeless, I would be there for you. I would make sure that you and our child are okay, because you guys are my #1 priority. Not to mention, he also said that, Bianca, I wouldn't even leave you with my dog, much yet my child. Now, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with hanging out with friends, even though my man really doesn't want to hang out with anybody other than me. But while your wife is going through a psychosis, it would be your #1 priority, not going and doing anything else. And when you truly care and love somebody, nothing else is going to take precedence over that. The Lindsay Clancy case is a prime.
Guys, and this is proof that you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. Someone says he was working from home and he hadn't left in over a month, so he was never diagnosed with going through psychosis. Someone says, yeah, it's crazy that you're blaming him. He's a victim. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Always blaming men. Always. Always blaming men, guys. The de facto state of this country is misandry, is gynocentrism, is hating on men. It has to be. Someone says the postpartum excuse to unalive your children is getting so old. Yeah. Absolutely insane. Guys, what a joke. What a joke. Hold on, guys. Give me 1 second here. There's one more story that I'm going to show you guys. Let's see. I'll be right back, guys.
Hey there, what's up? Secret, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I guess AJ taking a commercial break. Can you hear me, sweet auntie?
Yeah, I can.
Okay. Yeah, I guess AJ's taking a commercial break. But yeah, this is just heartbreaking because at the end of the day, you know, I truly do believe that like I said before, we preach deletions and people fight for their right to delete their children. We've given women so many ways to opt out of motherhood, but men can't opt out of fatherhood. And even with all the ways they can opt out, they still will take this extreme act. And I just don't know how we can solve this. This is just ridiculous. And this is something new.
I wonder if this postpartum, AJ made a comment about the pair bonding, and I'm wondering if there is a correlation between severity of postpartum or occurrence of in conjunction to sexual partners.
Exactly. That I think that's the missing link, because if you think about what has changed between thousands of years and over the past 60 years, I think there is a direct correlation. Hopefully one day they'll do a study on it, but that's the only thing I can think of. I was on Snowboard Stream not too long ago, and hey, Chat, can you put the one in the chat if you can still hear Sweet Auntie and I, just so we know.
I can hear you guys.
Okay, good. You're still here. Okay.
Yeah. I had to go use the bathroom really.
Yeah. So remember. So that explains it. Remember, if you shake it more than twice, you're playing with it. But one of the things that I was on Snowboard Stream the other day, and we were actually talking about something similar in regards to just how easy it is for people to just walk away. Like we say it all the time, men will sacrifice their happiness to their families, while women will sacrifice their families for their happiness. And this is just taking it to the extreme.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It is beyond.
Yeah, well, modern women think that they have something better to do, right? Guys, here's the thing. If you choose to have kids, they are your life. They are. If you become a mother, what else do you have to do? What other purpose do you have other than taking care of those children? And in the West, once again, just like back in the day, all these black people thought that everything white was better. White restaurants, white newspapers were somehow more informative. The feminists think that everything masculine is better than anything feminine. So they downplay motherhood. They downplay being a wife, and act like somehow a woman's natural need to bear and take care of children is not a thing. And guys, there are some women who don't want kids. It's a small percentage. You know what I'm saying? Who just don't want kids, and that's fine. But let's not cap and say that it's not 95+% of women who want kids. So.
Well, and even if they want it, this pair bonding thing really kind of got me I want to go on a rabbit hole with it, because I'm wondering if the primal instinct to protect your child is part of that. So I mean, with that pair bonding, so if you negate that by getting shoot up in the club, then that explains so much.
Yeah, that's what they were saying, was the same chemical that helps a woman pair bond with her husband is related to taking care of. Oh, did I not? I was on the wrong screen. Sorry, guys. I just walked away and I didn't have this playing. Did I?
No, not at all.
Oh, sorry, guys.
No, it's okay. I popped up and it got quiet, so I was like, "Well, hey, Seagrip, what's going on? We'll just chat a little bit."
Sorry, guys.
Kill the void.
I thought that I was playing this the whole
Hey,
time.
everybody, thank you so much for joining us for CBS 46 News at 6. I'm Sean Gables.
And I'm Karen Greer. And almost unthinkable action by a mother. Police say she killed both of her adult children, and then they say she turned the gun on herself.
Tonight, we have learned that they are all members of a prominent Atlanta family. Their bodies were discovered last night during a welfare check at a townhome in Vinings Park East. CBS 46's Brittany Edney has been digging for information. You've learned some new things tonight. Brittany, what's the latest?
Well, Sean, and
This is a weird looking chick, right? She looks like someone drew a like someone was trying to draw someone and like messed up the drawing, you know?
Karen, we've just
It's when they draw the
learned that a
t-shirt
memorial
lines
service
on the stick figure and then they do the really awkward lines on it. I know what you're talking about.
is going to be held for the family next Wednesday at 10 a.m. at Cascade United Methodist Church. Following that, at 11 a.m., the funeral will happen at that same location as well. Hearing that a mother killed her 2 adult children and then herself, it's something many in this community say it's very hard to comprehend. Cobb County Police tell us that 20-year-old Erin Edwards and her brother, 24-year-old Christopher Edwards, were both shot and killed inside this townhouse behind me by their mom, 58-year-old Marsha Edwards. Erin's social media page.
Sad, isn't it, guys?
I bet they
These
finally
women-
saw who she was.
Yeah,
Maybe it took that long for them.
The Detroit do not care. I mean, these chicks do not care. Oh, this is the chick who had her kids in the freezer. Yeah.
Locked up for brutally killing her 2 children and then keeping their
Oh,
body.
and guys, hit the super chat button because this is not going to stay monetized after the fact. There's no way.
He's in a freezer for years, is back in court, this time facing assault charges for a crime she admitted to committing behind bars. Coco McAvoy shows us the latest drama surrounding Michelle Blair.
Anything that you'd like to tell me before I impose sentence, Ms. Blair?
It's the same thing I've been saying. If the officers would have provoked me, it wouldn't happen.
Michelle Blair showing no remorse in court this morning. She's getting more prison time after pleading guilty to assaulting a prison employee behind bars.
You're in a difficult situation. They're in difficult positions, and you just have to control your anger in the future.
Blair is already facing 2 life sentences in a disturbing and unforgettable case. She admitted to killing her 2 children and storing their bodies in a freezer. Investigators believe her son was only 9 when he was killed, and her daughter was 13.
And she's prepared to proceed to sentencing today.
Today, Blair received an even longer sentence for her assault charges, but not before having an outburst in court. And it's not her first time showing her rage before a judge.
You meant to kill her.
I definitely meant to kill her.
Yeah.
It wasn't an accident.
No, not at all. If I had a chance to do it again, I would.
Blair did calm down before the judge handed over her new sentence. And Blair will now have 38 months to 5 years tacked on to her 2 life sentences. Reporting live this evening, I'm Coco McAvoy, Local 4.
Here we go, guys. Watch. So, guys, this is where we are at. Okay, and I need to do more videos of women who hate their children. Women will actually come online and say, "I wish that I've never had kids. I hate my kids." Can you imagine? You turn like 15, 16, and you go to your mom's TikTok, and she says straight up in the camera, "I wish that my kids had never been born."
Thank God my mom didn't have a TikTok because I would have found all of these too. I already knew it though. I knew it.
Look at this.
Let me tell you something. I can't tell you how much I absolutely hate being a parent to a 13-year-old because her mood swings are about to take me out. Like, I'm having to bob and weave her. Like, all because I asked her if she had the paperwork she needed for school. Do you have your book you're supposed to be reading? Yes, Mom. Okay, I'm just asking a question.
Gee, who did she get that from? Right, guys?
I hate my son.
Your son.
Son.
Okay.
This comes from a father.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Where was it?
I hate my kid. I had 2 parents tell me that today.
And my first reaction was to soften it, translate it, and explain it away. But then I stopped and I asked myself a question. Why am I doing that? Why am I uncomfortable with a parent saying they hate their child? Why do I immediately feel the need to protect everyone from that word? Why can't parents say they're angry, hurt, resentful, or even hateful after years of pain? Why are they?
That hate is different than saying I get irritated with my kid. You know what I'm saying? That's two completely different statements. Saying that my kid annoys me, that he pisses me off, is different than I hate my children. That's crazy work.
Yeah. I remember I once heard someone say, you know, I love you. I just don't like you very much right now. I have heard someone say that before. You know, I love you, but right now I really just don't like you.
And that's a fair statement.
Yeah.
It's bad though, man. That kid's got to grow up hearing that, and they usually only hear it from their moms too. Fathers don't say that to their kids. You know what is that? Yeah, I don't know, man. And these women all think that if they wouldn't have had kids, they'd end up being some CEO or something. Like, shut up! You were never gonna be anything in life. What are you talking about?
No one ever believes that your mother hates you. No one ever believes that your mother hates you.
Guys, B-dubs have it 10 times worse because their moms treat them like absolute trash. You know, that's the only thing that I can take pity on beat-ups for is the fact that their moms are just so demonic. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. But here's the thing, and then they perpetuate that, and it goes down to their kids, it goes down to their kids, and goes down to their kids.
That is probably the hardest thing I've had to overcome with being no contact with my mother. People just don't think mothers can hate their children. And I really want people to deconstruct that. I think that like you need to accept that it is a truth that a parent can just hate their child. It is wrong. It's not okay. But if you can't like conceptualize that, you can't be an advocate for a child whose parents hate them because you're ignoring a core issue. And so when you go into the situation, you're like, there's a lot of love here, but we don't know how to connect. Let's figure out how to love each other. This person hates that child. No one would cuss out a 12-year-old that they've been caring for since birth. You don't cuss out children that you love, right? Like you don't, like there's certain behaviors that if it's consistent with what you would do to someone that you hate, maybe they hate this child. And if we can't like address the elephant in the room, it's really hard to be a proper advocate for a child in these situations.
Yeah.
No one ever.
She's right, guys. She's right. And guys, I always say that when a B-dub is a voice of reason, we're cooked. Yeah, we are completely cooked.
But she's right. You know how hard it is to like, because I don't talk to like almost 99% of my family members. And like, it's such a hard thing for people to grasp the concept of the fact that nobody in my family gives a crap about me. Like they just conceptually, like it's just really hard to explain to people or for people to understand. And it's wild. I wish people could see that. Like she's saying.
Yeah, guys, you don't owe your family anything. Guys, as you guys get older, especially you young guys, you'll realize that family is who you make it, not who family's not blood. It's not. Guys,
Blood's
my
not that
sister
big.
is like the worst person I've ever met.
So
if I ever talk to her again, it'll be too soon. And I told you guys that my mom was a terrible mom. So I don't talk to them. I don't. And I don't have to talk to them.
Same with mine, AJ. I had to see her this last week. And it was the most unfortunate scenario ever. I got a good story for you guys. You want some karmic justice? I have to tell you a quick backstory, and don't feel bad for me, guys. I just have to give you this so the karmic justice really hits the right way. So back when I was a kid, my mom would leave me with strangers all the time because she didn't want me around. And one of these strangers, unfortunately, did a thing. And she found out about it, and I didn't know she found out about it because I only told one person, and I didn't realize they had told her. Well, fast forward, I'm 13. And we're in her room and she was trying to like grab me and give me like a half hug. And I like flinched and like ducked underneath her arm. And she like lost it on me and was like, why do you flinch every time I try to give you love and I try to touch your hand, your arm, and you never want to hug me, you never ever like are affectionate, you don't like anyone touching you, and why are you such a freak? And like I started like kind of crying, and I was like, I'm so sorry, I don't know why I'm this way, I'm so sorry, you know, like I was freaking out. And then she threw in my face, she goes, if this is about that thing that you told blah 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 blah, that's some bullshit, blah blah blah, and it's just an excuse for you to be a blah blah blah. She like basically laughed in my face, called me a liar, and completely disowned the fact that something critical happened to me at a young age.
Damn.
All in one. So let's fast forward to karmic retribution. So her second husband, when they got divorced, she cheated on him and treated him like crap, tore his life apart, but I still didn't hate him. And so I wanted to hang out with him. He was like my dad. And she hated that. And she tried so hard. She did everything. She'd make up crap. She'd do all sorts of stuff. She'd even threaten me with the police and get him in trouble. So I finally had to stop hanging out with him. But one of the lies she made up about him was that he raped her. And I knew it was bullshit then. And this was when I was like 15 when she told me that. And I just, whatever about it. Now, fast forward, my grandfather died last week. And my grandma and my second stepdad were really close, and my grandpa was too. So I wanted him to go to the funeral, but I wasn't going to ask him to come because it was weird with my mom. And then my grandma actually invited him to come to the funeral, and my grandma thought she should tell my mom about it to give her a heads up so she wouldn't cause a scene because she knows her daughter a little bit. And her daughter lost it on my grandma, brought up the lie she told me back at 15, and then went around the whole family and told them all the lie too, so that they banned him from the funeral, wouldn't let him come. But the karmic part is when she yelled at my grandma for inviting him, she said, you don't even know what you did. You know that man raped me and blah, blah, blah. And my grandma knew it was bullshit because she knows her daughter well enough. She looked her straight in the eyes and she goes, with all the strange men you've had around, I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't the first one. And just hearing that, like, I know it sucks to hear from your mom, but you know what really sucks to hear from your mom at 13? That a true story was bullshit.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know. There's something about it that just really got me good.
Wow. Well, yeah, guys, you know, my mom, my sister, this whole family obligation thing, guys, you aren't obligated to talk to anyone. But here's the thing about people that are immigrants, right? Like, they look at the way that families are in the West, and they don't get it because they're so supportive and so cohesive. They could never imagine screwing each other over, you know?
Hey, I gotta pop out, guys. I just wanted to throw that karmic story in and say hi to everybody, and you guys have a great rest of your day.
Cool. All right, my friend.
Take care, sweetie.
Yeah, like that Hakimi guy, you know, the soccer player. He put all of his millions in his mama's name. Because his mom would never screw him over, ever.
I had a section on enrichment.
One of the things I always say about family is they're like a poker hand. You can't help the cards you're dealt, but you can fold anytime.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hold on. There's one thing here. Let's see. So, guys, all these chicks here, they're just straight up saying, I wish I'd have never had kids. Craziness. Look at this.
Listen to me when I say this. Listen to me when I say this. Do not have kids. If you don't know the possibilities of your chance, the possibility and risk of your kids having Down syndrome, autism, being on the spectrum, cerebral palsy, you know, all the above, do not have kids. So from time to time, I let my son come in here and play with his toys. He was way too quiet. Like, bro, this is the type of shit you gotta deal with. Water on the floor. He put the cashews and water in a blender and poured it on the plate and missed the plate. I'm tired.
Oh, she has to sweep the floor and mop the floor. Oh, please, come on.
I'm tired. Every day is something. And then on top of that, me not having help from nobody, having no support system, nobody. He's with me 24/7. If you don't have no support system, if nobody's willing to get your kids and keep them a couple days so you can accomplish stuff, do stuff.
Keep them a couple of days? Look at that.
Get a peace of mind, even for a couple hours. Don't have no kids. You know, every day I tell myself, like, this is just too much for me. And then I question myself. And then I just be feeling like you don't even deserve.
Hey, yo, Keyshawn, she can use a hug.
It's just not fair. I was talking to his dad and I asked him, I said, name one thing it is that you want to do that you can't do because you have kids. And he just sat there quiet and looking at me and couldn't say nothing. He told me we'll finish the conversation when I make it home. Do y'all think we got on the phone and talked about it? Or said one word about it? No. Like, I try to give him freedom to play in the living room. We already live in a 1-bedroom. I try to, you can see how big my house is. Literally the hallway room, living room.
And whose fault is that, right, guys? What a joke. What a joke. What a joke, guys. This is how these modern women are. Sad, guys. Sad, 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 sad.
Motherfuckers need to realize is my life does not involve around hanging out. Bitch, I have 2 kids. Bitch, I work at a job that I don't want to fucking work at no more, bitch. Bitch, I'm still trying to get my motherfucking life together, bitch. When I get up every motherfucking morning, bitch, you think I want to get up and clock in?
Sorry, guys. That's copyright music in the background. You see this, guys? All these chicks all saying that they wish that they never had kids.
Whoa, in that potty mouth. I wondered if she blow her uncle with that mouth.
Oh, no. What was it? Do you blow your father with that mouth?
Well, she's a B-dove, so you know her father's nowhere around.
Oh, hold on, guys. Let's do this quick. Let's take a quick break. Where is my playlist? Hold on. Let's see. One second, guys. I gotta put this up. Where is it? Yeah, guys. And this is why you avoid single moms too, guys. This is why you avoid chicks who have kids. And guys, once again, wrap it up every time. Don't believe them when they say they're on birth control. Okay? Because guys, they will try and have your kids, and then you're cooked. The last thing you do is knock one of these broads up, dude, and then you're cooked. Here we go, guys. Here we go. I forget who dropped this one in the Discord, but here we go.
Okay, no, fuck you, give me my shoe, let me go, give me my shoe, just let me go.
On May 1st, officers confront a woman in a grocery store parking lot after she's caught on camera stealing multiple items with her child present.
Look at that.
The situation quickly turns chaotic when she refuses to comply.
Can you call back the complainant and find out what items were not paid for?
I just want to go home and get my napkin and do what I have to. Take my son to my brother. Sit back and put your seatbelt back on. What are you doing?
Oh, now she cares about her kid.
I've had that. I've had that. You know what? Yes, I did. Here, take it. You can have it and take it back to him.
No. See, you already left the store. We're way beyond.
I'll take it back.
No. We're way beyond that. Good. Stop. Go up to my car.
No, sir, I cannot.
Go to my car.
Sir, I cannot.
Get out of the car. You're under arrest.
Please.
Hey,
Okay, no.
You're under arrest. You're under arrest.
Stop. My son's right here.
Stop resisting.
Stop.
Look at that, guys.
Stop.
Let me call my mom.
Stop.
Let me call my mom.
We are beyond that.
Stop.
Take it down. Take it down. Go to the ground.
Stop.
Go to the ground.
Stop.
Stop.
My son's right there.
Stop it.
Stop, please.
You are doing this. No.
I'm asking you to let me call my mom.
Stop.
I'm asking you to please let me call my mom.
Roll over.
Oh, I hate you, mom.
You're also getting resisting arrest.
I already have one of those.
Oh, now you got another.
I'm not resisting.
You are resisting.
I'm not resisting.
Hey, buddy. You're good, buddy. No, resist. Stop.
I can't breathe. Get off.
Stand roll over. Roll over. Okay.
I can't. You can't.
Stand up.
Please,
No,
please.
we're way beyond that. Stand up.
I have to call my mom.
Stand up.
Stand up.
Oh.
Stand up.
Stand up.
Oh, God.
Tuck your legs under you and stand up.
It's not my legs. It's my arm. Please let me call my mom.
AJ,
That's all I'm asking. Please just let
3 things. First, he should have told her, if he wanted her to immediately comply, he should have told her get on her knees. Second, this is resisting, you got a resisting charge, not my first. And third, where's Snowball when you need him? Floyd's Law. Sorry, I couldn't resist.
Can we see this one? Okay, here we go. Let's do this.
me call my mom so she can come to find me in my car. Please.
So, you know, one thing back to me.
Please. I'm asking nicely. Let me call my mom to get my baby. It's okay.
We will.
It's
But
okay.
you need to
Okay,
sit
let
up.
me console him.
If you comply, we will be willing to
Sit
work
up.
with you.
Okay, can you take the 15 off?
No, absolutely not. Stand up.
1, 2, 3, go.
Stand up.
Oh my arm! Oh my arm! Oh, please let go that arm! Let go that arm!
Okay.
Oh my God! No, let go my arm. Okay, let my son come in, please.
No.
Yes, I
We
need
are way
to
past
talk to
that.
him.
No, we are way past that.
Hey, I
Who's your mom?
cooperated. I
No, you
told
did not.
Who's
I
your
did.
mom?
I said, fine, here, take it.
That is not cooperation.
That is cooperation.
No, it is not.
Yes, sir, it is.
What is your mom's name?
Kathy Storm.
Okay, do you know her phone number off the top of your head?
I do.
Okay, hang tight.
I want to
Get her
call
phone
her. I
on
need
you?
to call my friend. I don't know her phone number off the top of my head because she needs to find somebody to pick up her son if you're arresting me.
This is your mother?
Yes.
And you want her to come take your son?
She's got to come get my car and my son.
Okay. That's all we're worried about right now. What do you want the other friend for?
Because I have to have her find someone else to pick up her son. Because I'm supposed to take her son out to go eat.
What's your mother's name?
Kathy Storm.
Stop talking, you let me talk. Now it is my turn. You had your turn to throw a thing, now it's my turn. No, obviously I do.
No.
Obviously I do, because you're not getting it. Okay, let's get in the car.
No.
No.
Stop. My son's right there.
We are getting in the car.
Stop.
If you don't get in the car, you're going to get instructions right away. No.
Give me my
Stop.
shoe, bitch.
Stop. Hey.
I hope he brought his lifting bell.
No, give me my shoe. Just let me go.
No. Get in the car.
This is Grandma.
Give me my
Hello?
shoe.
Stop.
He hates the police. You guys are assholes. You do this shit for no reason. You guys should that in.
Get in the car.
I'm in the car.
You were getting all the way in the car. Now you're getting instructions.
That was supposed to be Mom. They were trying to call.
Put your feet in the car. We're done now. Put your feet in the car.
I will as soon as you finish talking.
Put your feet in the car.
In the car.
Yeah.
You said put my feet.
All the way in the car.
Get in the car and shut up.
I'm going to give you one last chance to comply with all orders as they're being
I
given.
want to talk to my mom.
She's not answering.
Okay, call.
Then go get my phone so I can give you the other number. For my sister-in-law who lives with us.
She wants your phone.
Was grandma coming?
She didn't answer. I don't know where her phone is.
Where's mommy's phone?
That's sad, isn't it, guys? See? These chicks don't care about their children, and they don't care about society, and they don't care about men, and they don't care about themselves.
Mommy's phone. Oh, right here. What? Stop phoning too.
Because you're yelling and not listening instead.
You're not complying
No, you're not
with
listening.
lawful orders.
Okay, I would if you were listening. But
Okay,
you listen,
hey,
so why would I comply?
here,
Okay, look, let me talk to somebody
Let me
who's got
talk
a
to
level
you.
head.
Okay,
Please. Thank you.
What is the phone number that you want me to call?
You gotta get my phone. I don't know off the top of my head.
Jenny Craig. Oh!
Do you know the code? Or
It's
the-
so because that's my sister-in-law, or I'm gonna have to text him. It's biting into my arm.
Then let's get you to the jail.
No, I don't need to go to jail. For what? For cooperating? For giving you the stuff? For telling you to take it? And then y'all want to arrest me because I gave it to you? This is why I hate you. I hate every single one of you. Can I have my shoe, please? No.
Why are you hitting your head?
I mean, like this.
Please hit your head some more. Do us a favor.
I didn't mean to hit my head. I just put my head against glass. Maybe a little too
Oh,
hard.
you're shaking the car. You hit your head so hard.
I hit like this.
And she's already overloading the suspension. Oh!
And plus,
ouch.
It's not like she's using it.
I know.
Put my head forward.
Right.
I just want to go home.
It's all on
I
camera.
didn't do anything wrong.
Okay, everything's audio, video recorded, dash cam, body cam. Once you get to the jail, you have the right to a lawyer.
Well, go back to Walmart. You have nothing. You be coming back from Portland. You from a domestic violence. I can show you the pictures of what he did to me.
I probably would do everything the
Stole
police told
all
me
of
to
my
do.
stuff, and I have nothing. No, I didn't do anything. You're the one who started it because all I did was be honest with you, and then you wanted to act like you acted. I wasn't trying to flee the scene. I wouldn't do that. I'm not stupid enough to do that. You're the one stupid enough to think that, but I'm not.
Just relax as best you can.
Yeah, relax, sure. Tell him to fucking take the cuffs off and let me go home.
Why doesn't she understand that everything you say the police can and will be used against you?
Trent, say again.
Why do these women not understand anything they say to the police can and will be used against them? The best and most impressive thing you can do to protect yourself is keep your damn mouth shut.
Yep. It's keep your mouth shut. But nope, they think that they can talk their way out of it. And then also too, we all know that women have been told that any and all authority is patriarchy. They should be. It will do what they want, when they want, however they want. So.
Let me go!
Look at that. See, she's looking around to be like, why is this not working? Because this has worked her entire life. Screaming, yelling, acting stupid. And now she's screaming, yelling, and then she looks and she's like, uh-oh, this is not working.
You have anxiety. You don't deal with the shit I deal with. I'm not going anywhere. Stop touching me. Stop touching me. You're not a female.
I don't know.
If you want to touch me, go get a woman. Now stop touching
I'm
me.
taking the cuff off you.
Get a fucking female to touch me, not you.
Down her face?
No, she hit her head and she's bleeding.
We got a female at the jail.
You nasty ass names. Okay. Oh, son of a bitch, what is going on?
Well, to make a long story short, she stole a bunch of stuff from Walmart and then wanted to resist, didn't want to go with the program, and now she's got to go to jail.
I sat down on
So I appreciate you coming to get your ass,
I was
okay?
gonna flee the scene instead of trying to just have a conversation.
And then she wants to bang her
And I
head
was
against the
honest
glass
with
in there. That's why she's all bloody.
I was honest with you, okay? Excuse me, I'm sorry.
The suspect faces charges for retail theft, obstructing justice, resisting arrest, and contributing to the delinquency of a child. No information
God.
about her plea or sentencing has been made available to the public.
Guys, here we go. Watch this one. So, guys, we have Nug getting arrested, right? And then his goofball mom has to show up, right, and get in the cop's face. Yeah, there's just
I'ma kill your bitch ass, bitch. She wants to push off on officers, so she'd be resisting in jail. But we're just making sure there's an adult there with the children.
On June 9th, 2024, officers with the Orlando Police Department responded to the area of Edgemore Street and Silverston Street to assist officers in capturing the suspects of a robbery that just occurred. Upon capture of the suspects at the aforementioned intersection, a crowd started to form around officers. Several patrol vehicles were placed in front of the crowd to allow officers a safe area to conduct this investigation. While monitoring the crowd, a female, later identified as Erica LaFleur, began walking past patrol vehicles and into the scene. The officer gave Erica numerous loud, clear, and concise verbal commands to back up. She willingly ignored the officer's commands and continued walking into the scene and closer to officers. The officer stood directly in front of the woman while continuously ordering her to back up. The defendant then used her left hand to slap and push off the officer's chest, and that is when she was taken into custody.
I got blue shorts and black shirt. We got him. He's the day right here. Got you one with a black shirt and light blue shorts and one with a gray hoodie, slides, and black shorts. They're both the same. Good job, guys. Clean up, bud. Clean up. You have any weapons on you? Hey, back up. Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up. Here we go. Appreciate your help, man. Thank you. Appreciate your help. Thank you for being a concerned citizen. Back up. Back up. Turn your camera on. Get out the road. Turn your camera on. Get out the road. Get out the road. You guys are just holding you back.
I gotta tell you guys, these neighborhoods, the cops just shouldn't even go. I mean, what's the point? You know? You want to talk about a waste of tax dollars, you know?
Yes, I think we have 4 6. The victim stated he could ID. Get these guys loaded in our cars and everything. Good job. Uh-oh. There's a car there you might want.
Here we go.
I'm giving you a lawful order to back up. Do you want to go to jail? Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up.
Let me get the kids.
Back up.
I can't get my kids.
Back up. Back
So
up.
you gonna get your hands off me because I ain't touch your.
You're about to
You're
go
stepping
down.
on my fucking shoe.
Back up.
I just said you stepping on my fucking shoe.
Uh-oh.
It's time! You're under arrest for battery on Leo.
Battery on Leo?
Yep. Come on, let's go. Start walking. Let's go. Start walking.
Call my baby now.
Back up.
Hey.
My car.
Hey, Cristobal.
Can you get your hand over to the basketball court? Over here.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Sit in the car.
That's none of your business, my brother.
All right, my sister, go over there. She's under arrest, battery area. Back up, let's go. That way. Well, I'm going that way. Back up. Back up. You got a 40 here? Yeah, we do.
Look at that, guys.
If we have one outstanding,
What a dumbass.
then
Told officers that the child was home alone. They immediately dispatched officers to her residence to confirm that story.
I'm saying though, what's going on with our mom? Like, what she did though?
So she put her hands on a police officer.
No.
So, yeah, she got kind of riled up.
But what's your mom's name? Erica. That's like my mom through like. And how old are you? How old are you guys? I'm 17. How old are you?
12. Is there an adult?
Yeah, my stepdad. He's not here. He out here. He's tall with Jerry. He walking around. Y'all ain't see him. That's what I'm looking for right now. No, we didn't see him.
No, we didn't see him.
Can you call him over here?
No, I don't got his number.
You guys know? No.
What's his name?
His name Dane.
Dean?
Yeah, but her son, I heard about.
Is this the 3-month-old right here? Or is there another one?
No, the 3-month-old with.
This is not a 3-month-old?
No, that's a newborn.
Whose baby is that?
Actually, I think she
Yeah.
is 3-month-old and take the 3-year-old.
So there's another 3-month-old?
No, it's another 2-year-old.
Oh, so this is the 3-month-old.
Yeah.
Okay. And your stepdad is here.
Yes, he walking around right now.
And you have no way to call. You have his phone number?
No, I'm finna go look for him.
Where would you be?
We walking around looking for her. Then that's when the first time we went back there.
What's he wearing?
Like white shirt.
We just gotta make sure that there's an adult with a white shirt, swim trunks,
white beater, swim
a
trunks.
white beater,
like undershirt, white beater, swim trunks, dreads.
How tall is he?
Like 7 foot, 6, 7.
Almost 7 foot.
6, 7.
Guys, check this out. Watch this. Look at this.
We don't want to, and this is the second time he's been in the office in a week.
Okay.
And he almost got hit by a car.
Was he just, where was he walking around at?
He just walked around the gate and came to the office.
Whoa, man.
And he don't speak. He doesn't.
Do you know what building you live in? Could you point it out to me? You can't take me to your house? How old you are? How old are you?
Yes.
Can you show me on your hands?
Yes.
How old are you? 3? 3? Do you know what building you stay in? You live down there?
Yeah.
So this kid's wandering around on the highway for 2 days.
Call your mom. Who is this? Is this your kid? Yo, give me a minute. Call your mom. Can you help me a minute? Yes, sir. Is that your mom's kid? Your kid? Whose child does that belong to?
This is my brother.
Okay, this is the second time in a week. How does this keep happening?
Okay, so look, I was asleep. Me and my sister were asleep, okay?
Mm-hmm.
My little brother, he was supposed to be asleep. The only reason he keep going outside, I don't know why, because like he just be going outside. We keep trying to lock the doors, but he keep trying to like he keeps unlocking it. Like he keep locking. He keep unlocking both of these locks. I don't know why. He going outside for no reason. First he be on the balcony, but then he I'm so mad, bro.
Okay, I'm not trying to put. How old are y'all?
I'm 14.
14?
16.
16. Okay.
Whoa, this thing right here is 14? Holy moly. Look at that.
Y'all are kids, so I'm not gonna blame y'all. However, since you're older, keeping a better eye on him. Realistically, this falls on your mom. There's the second time in a week. Was he in diapers the last time too?
No,
is he what?
You don't need to blame my mom because she's at work and like she can't really be at the house all the time.
I get that, but at the end of the day, it's her kid, right? At the end of the day, she's solely responsible. We can't have 2 and 3 year olds walking around an apartment complex in the middle of daylight and wearing nothing but diapers. There's cars, there's random people up there. Like we don't. Does he unlock this or what does he do? Or does it not lock?
Okay, so they changed the locks. I don't know why, it's stupid. So what he be doing, he unlocked the bottom lock first, and then he unlocked the top lock. And then he opened the door, and then he just go out. I don't know how this happened the last time. We tried to fix it, but he keeps just going out.
Okay. Well, here's what I'm going to do to at least, if this problem happens again, I need his name. I'm going to document that he lives here because I already know what he looks like. That way, if we get another call about him wandering around, we can pull a report number and we can bring him back to you. Because what if this lady and that guy down there isn't there? You know what I mean? We'll know where to bring him back. Hopefully it doesn't, but I need his last name.
Guys, put a 1 if you agree. Guys, come on. This is going to happen again. And look at this. The next day.
Very next day on October 2nd, 2024, officers received another call about the same 3-year-old child wandering outside unsupervised, again near a busy roadway. The reporting party stated this was the second consecutive day the child had been found alone.
Hello. Hey, good morning, Miss Villanisha. Yes. I'm Detective Van Lee with Fairview Police Department. I believe we spoke on the phone yesterday.
Oh, that was you that called me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Just want to know what happened this morning.
Say what?
I'd like to know what happened this morning.
No, she just she came over the like you said, the CPS person.
That's not the only thing that happened this morning.
What happened?
Your child got out of the gate again this morning at 6:55 and was almost run over, and the complainant picked him up.
No.
No. So the report I came out.
This was yesterday.
So the child that they just found when he was walking outside the gate this morning at 6 this morning after dropping her husband off, and we were running around the complex asking where my child
is. How does she not know where her child is?
Because she's a demon, dunderheaded, B-dub 304 single mom. That's why.
I'm sorry. You can't. You always. I'm sorry. My mind is blown. I'll leave it at that.
Think of this, guys. Lions know where their young are. Orcas know where their young are. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Gophers and kangaroos know where they and then B-dubs are such disgusting creatures that they don't even know where their kids are.
That was yesterday. I mean, the weekend prior to that. But today, no. Because she just got here this morning. She got here early this morning, like 7 something.
Who's that?
The CPS party.
Okay.
Who's she called y'all? The CPS worker? Oh, okay. Mr. Detective, you can come. Y'all want to come in?
Yes, sir.
No, I wouldn't go in there. You get rabies.
Okay.
Let me show you the thing that I got on my door. You not sure? Children to who? We in the bed. Hold on, what if I'm being arrested?
Cruelty to children in the 2nd degree.
What?
It's time!
And we in the bed sleep? Hold on, children to who?
Cruelty to children in the 2nd degree.
What is that? I don't even know what that is. 7 in the morning? What could I possibly do early in the morning? Hold on, my sister's on the phone.
We're going to walk down here, okay?
I need my shoes. Can I get my shoes?
You mind to open the door and go get your shoes for you?
Where's the shoes?
They're right there by the door. And you didn't even look at the thing that I had on my door. Yes.
This is the 4th time this has happened.
I'm arrested for nothing. I'm basically being arrested for nothing. Why is I'm being arrested? Cruel to my child?
So this is the 4th time this has happened. Put your shoe on.
How is this the 4th time?
Put your shoe on.
How is this the 4th time?
Let's go.
How is this the 4th time? How is this the 4th time?
Can't count.
I'm going to have to pull you out of this house.
I need my phone. I need my phone. Can you please get my phone? Lisa, call. No! Y'all come lock the door.
Nope. There goes CPS.
What?
Yep.
Hold on. Hold on. My kid's old enough to be at the house.
Ma'am.
And what I mean, how is this the 4th time? How is this the 4th time?
Demons.
That's what I'm telling y'all. This is not right. Not that down. How is this the 4th time? Y'all don't even have proof. Y'all don't even. How is this the 4th time? Why y'all doing this to me?
Look at this.
Why? Why? You was illegally locking me up. What did I do? Nothing. I ain't never been to jail, bro. What is y'all doing?
Guys,
a lot of She's going to jail now.
There's a lot.
Yeah. It won't be the last time.
It takes a lot for Child Protective Services to do anything like this.
Yeah,
So-
we all know how inept they are. You are correct. Yeah, keep going.
Well, it's more than just that. CPA likes to go after middle-class parents because they can be intimidated. If they're against lower-class parents or illegal immigrants. They just very rarely do friggin' anything. And to get this to happen, I mean, my mind is blown. This is just outside my frame of reference.
What? Why am I going to jail? What did I do? I ain't do nothing illegally. So that we don't put them in child.
Hey,
ma'am.
She's trying to help you.
Remember I tried to have this conversation with you? No, why? This is illegally. What did I do? It don't matter. I'm not in the wrong. What happened? I know. You didn't. I know. Go up there and just to have my daughter. Just see what my kid had my daughter call my sister. That's it. She got a cell phone? Yes.
Thank you.
Because I mean, this is illegally. Can you call my sister real quick? I ain't did nothing.
That's the problem.
What's the problem?
That your kid keeps getting out because you're not doing anything.
What you mean? I'm at work. I worked. What are you talking
I
about?
love that.
You trying to pay me as a bad parent?
Yes.
What are you talking about?
Pause, AJ.
My kid.
So here's my thing. You know, like you guys always hear me say, don't turn warnings into misdemeanors. Don't turn misdemeanors into felonies. And an ounce of prevention is worth more than a pound of cure. She could have literally went to Home Depot or Amazon and got a $15 chain lock. You know, like a door chain lock. If your 3-year-old is getting, how he's reaching up there, I don't know, pull up a chair, then you get a brass chain lock and you put it on the door at the highest level so that it's out of his reach. Or I'm just crazy for thinking this way.
You can get these alarms that you can put on the
door.
Yeah,
that too.
Yeah, as a matter of fact. Both.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, with my house, if any of my doors were opened, there was a beep if any of my doors open. So my back door, my patio door, my front door, any of those doors open, basement door, any door open in my house, there will be a beep.
But remember, they have the little knob things that you can put on your door so that kids can't open the door. It's that plastic thing, whatever, and it just fits on the knob and just spins because they don't know how to open it. Yeah.
Oh, as a matter of fact, Don Joan in the chat recognizes this place. He delivered pizza to the apartment complex.
Oh, good God.
Look at that.
He's like 15, 16, they old enough to be at the house.
Yeah.
What did you
not taking care of your child?
Of my child?
Yes,
while I'm at work or in the bed? I'm not talking. Y'all think I don't love my child?
I never said that.
So why is I'm getting arrested? Y'all have no proof. I ain't did nothing. Y'all ain't told me nothing.
That's the problem. You did nothing
on me. Call the supervisor, please. I'm going to jail. What did I do illegally on paperwork? Where the paperwork at?
He told you the charge. He explained it to you.
What? I ain't got no paperwork.
Don't have.
I don't have anything. What did I do illegally? What crime did I commit?
The longer we see it, the longer you.
You know what I'm saying? But what crime did I commit?
What part of child abandonment doesn't she understand?
What?
Don't feed the children.
How this cruelty to children? How?
Put your feet in the car.
How? My baby is good. What is y'all saying?
Put your feet in the car.
How this cruelty to children?
Man, put your feet in the car.
Boy.
They just got routed out by a co-worker. He said that I'm good to school.
Okay. Well, that's pretty apparent. Well, that's pretty apparent. Oh, what? Did y'all go to school? My mom's the one who said nothing. So, who's the family member that you guys call? We call my auntie.
We'll need your name for the police report so I know who I left the kids with.
Does anybody give a damn in this apartment?
Look at that.
Hey. Does it seem like it?
Why are you so mad?
Hey, Missy, I got a daughter and I got a granddaughter who I care and I love very much. Listen to me. You be quiet.
Shut up. Shut the hell up. Listen to me right now. Shut up. You shut up.
Okay.
I'm a father and a grandfather of 2 girls, okay, who I love very much. And I would give my life to protect those 2 and my family. That means I watch over them at all costs. If you love your brother and give a damn about him, you wouldn't let this be happening. It doesn't matter. You were in charge of him yesterday when your mama was gone.
We was asleep that time too.
You can't be asleep when you got a toddler in the house.
He was asleep with us.
You have to watch them 24/7. They get into everything. They get out. You have to be responsible.
Can I tell you something?
He might as well be talking to a brick wall, guys.
Yeah.
Come on.
How many times have you heard me say?
Guys, right here. No. Right here is the reason why white kids and a good chunk of white kids, Jewish kids, Asian kids, and African kids do well. Look at how this guy, he's a father. Look at how he's talking about his family and his duty to his family, and look at who he's talking to. This is like a microcosm of society as a whole. Think about like how much better these idiots' lives would be with a person like him in it. And they're not even trying to hear it. How this guy talks used to be the norm. And he's talking to the worst aspect of the society, the absolute worst. And they're not like this, the whole spiel, the whole rant he went on is just completely alien to them. They have no clue at all. They just think it's just noise. Isn't that sad? Secret, you were saying?
How many times have you heard me say, if the mama's a bird, the daughter's a bird?
Yeah, that's true.
And she got 2 bird brains right there.
Yeah.
Well, I do appreciate the fact that when the man was telling her what she should be doing, all she did was plug her ears with her thumbs.
Yeah.
I am going to listen to this. You're a white man.
Yeah.
You're a cop. I'm not going to listen. You're male. I'm not going to listen.
Yep, it's true. Sad.
Listen, I'm not trying to be disrespectful.
Guys, all these knuckleheads will be in jail. This chick and her little brother. I mean, guys, come on. Let's be honest. Future carjackers of America.
But look, he was asleep with us. Yes. He was literally asleep with us. We don't know when he's going to be up because we are asleep as well with him. Yes. So I don't understand why you trying to yell and tell us all this, but we are still kids.
You can put a chair in front of him floor. He's 3 years old.
We are teenagers or whatever. It's still kids at the end of the day. We are still asleep.
Where is the kid's father at?
That's a stupid question.
You've been took. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
Come on.
Excuse me. Where's the child's father at?
We don't know. Yeah, we do not know.
Y'all got different dads?
Yes.
Well.
I apologize. My mouth's dry. Sorry about that.
Did he sleep? No.
Yes, he's asleep.
Where's he at?
He's in our room right now, sleeping on our bed.
I don't see him.
Do y'all not have school this morning?
Not right now.
Not right now? What time do you have school?
Right now. Creekside.
Do you ride the bus?
Sometimes.
That's in session. It was in session yesterday. This happened yesterday.
So why are you guys not at school?
Damn, dude. This is getting worse and worse.
Are you purposely not in school to watch him? Are you purposely not going to school so you could watch him?
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Did your mom put you up to that? How many days of school have you missed to babysit?
Not like this is not like an everyday thing.
Well, this is the 4th time this has happened recently.
Oh yeah, I'm trying. What do you mean like 4th?
Yesterday we came out. He's over there with a loaded diaper running around. Almost got ran over.
Okay, so I remember this happened yesterday. So
Yes, the police were here yesterday.
yeah, so
That's twice. 1, 2.
okay, so I'm trying to understand because it's only happened 2 times. So where you get 4 from?
How about the previous encounters like a week ago?
Which one?
Which one? How many are there?
No, I'm confused right now because you're saying 4th, but I don't remember it happened 2 times.
What days did y'all go to school last week?
Can't remember. Okay.
Did you go once at least?
No, it was like 3, I think.
I asked the kids, I said, well, what time did he get back home this morning? She said that he never got out this morning.
Well,
I asked the kids and they said,
Wednesday, he got out.
oh, no, I had to make a report this morning because he got out again.
What's your name?
Detective Van Loo. I just made one this morning.
Oh, okay, you made another one. Okay.
Yeah, because he got out this morning at 6:55. And he almost got run over because he was almost to Highway 74. And the same person who found him yesterday dropped her husband off at work, was coming back in and found him again. Wearing the same clothes, and she said the diaper was dirty again, so I don't know if they changed the diaper or I don't know that part. But she was 100% sure that it was today's date and that it was the same clothes he found yesterday. So when Mom was like, nothing happened this morning. So, we rested her in the car and I went back and asked the kids, so what time did brother come home this morning after he got out? They said, oh, we don't know, Mom, we have to go pick him up. So obviously he got out again this morning.
Hey, excuse me.
Yes.
When's the family member coming?
So at this point, I spoke to a cousin named Brianna, and she's an hour and 10 minutes away. Brianna Cunningham. She lives in Woodstock.
Okay.
So I'm waiting on her.
Dumbass. Look at this broad.
The mother was charged with cruelty to children in the 2nd degree and transported to jail. However, she is presumed innocent unless and until.
Right. All right, you guys. I'll set this down short one today. Guys, we'll be live tomorrow at 5. Guys, I'll be Wednesday's live is gonna be at 5 as usual, but then I'll be on the men's table at 8:30 with Jeff St. James, and then Thursday's live, guys. I will be streaming. I'll be on Jeff's channel with Spider Guy Advice. That's going to start at 6. So we'll have the live that's going to stream on my stream. I'll actually be streaming Jeff's stream on my stream. It'll start at 6. So everything else is regular this week. But all right, you guys.
Stay
Take
safe.
it easy. Bye, guys. Take it easy.